Hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. And this is my review for Love and Hip Hop New York Season 8, Episode 2. And when I tell you guys, this episode aggravated every strand of hair on my head, everything in me. I'm like, this can't be the real season. Like, this can't be what people been waiting on. Because Love and Hip Hop New York used to be the favorite. You know what I'm saying? And this is going to be a bit different because I'm highly aggravated. Solely because I'm like, they've been advertising as, we're going to figure out who the Queen of New York is, who going to wear the crown. Y'all talking about Queen this and Queen that, and no one, and how people talk about the King of New York, we talking about the Queens. This is a full deck of jokers, okay? A full fucking deck of jokers. And I'm like, this can't be real. I mean, from Mariah Lynn and her messed up weaves and ugly lace fronts, Judy's shenanigans, why every time Mandisi's calling anybody, there's a camera crew right there to record the conversation. And y'all know Safari my boy, but Safari and, Dream Doll Cash Chick, whatever her name is, from Bad Girls Club, and I don't watch Bad Girls Club. I mean, just all the antics and all the BS that this episode put forth. It was comical. I mean, I wasted an hour. And I don't know if any of y'all feel the same way that I do. Like, this season is going to be based on a bunch of, as y'all know what I say, fuckery and bullshit. And I watched it like, they really made this a real episode. I mean, the whole beef with Bianca and the girl Bree, nobody cares about. The whole Annalisa, whatever the girl name is from... I am totally disgusted with it. I mean, come on now. I mean, I'm all for ratchet TV and, this debauchery and just foolishness. But this is taking it too far. This episode of Love and Hip Hop was bullshit. Complete and utter BS. And Mona Sky Young, I don't know if you was on vacation. I don't know if you just... it's because y'all filming the other seasons. If you wasn't quite involved in this New York season of casting and directing and producing. I know y'all doing Love and Hip Hop Miami. I know Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is coming up. So did y'all just say forget New York? And I don't mean to rant and rave. I also hope all y'all had a great day, as I usually do. But this, I just feel like I've been hoodwinked and bamboozled. And like I'm stuck in a dang on sucking place of stupid TV. And I just want more from a TV show. I want to be entertained, absolutely. But you ain't gonna fool me. You ain't gonna piss on my head and tell me it's raining. And that's what I feel like this show was doing. But let's get into what happened, y'all. Yes, I ran it for 4 minutes, but it is what it is. We see Papoose at the radio station, and he rapping. He rapping his song Back on My BS. And we see it's some dude with their Jacquay, who's also there. And now I'm like, okay, first of all, Papoose without a hat on, I'm just assuming he got an old man haircut, like an old man fade, not even a fade, like a little old man afro, a little bit of it. Because I'm like, he ain't got no haircut under that hat. Maybe that's why he always wearing hats. Because he had some thick hair under there. So I was trying to figure out what was going on. But I'm like, I think that scene was less about Papoose and it was more about the dude Jacquay, because we see that he friends with Brittany, with Brianna and the girl Bree. Now again, Brianna and Bree basically beefing over who got blue hair. And truth be told, ain't neither one of y'all got nothing on Smurfette, okay? Because she's the blue queen of them all. So what is you two beefing and arguing over somebody who stole somebody's style when neither one of y'all is known for nothing? I mean, Bianca's known for chicken noodle soup and the soda on the side. And Bree, I don't know you from a can of paint, but I mean, I don't care. And then y'all put Jaquay in the middle, and he like, we was friends back then. We was all coming up. I mean, y'all still coming up. I don't think anybody is up. Truth be told. And, he meet with Bianca, he meet with Brianna, of course, separately. And neither one of them want to be friends about it. Bree is saying how Brianna threw a shoe with me at an industry event. Was that really an industry event, or was y'all at a club? I'm just trying to figure it out, because I thought y'all was just at a random club and it was people there. But whatever. So, she threw a shoe at me, and she been stealing my style, and we ain't gonna be friends ever again. It won't ever be how it used to be. And then Bianca saying how Webstar, who did the song with her Chicken Noodle Soup, started working with the girl Bree, and kind of gassed Bree's head up as if she was better than Bianca, could be bigger than Bianca. And I don't know if that's when they started sharing the blue hair. But again, no one cares about either of y'all beef at all. And the beef on this show is petty. It's petty enough to where no one cares. And it's petty enough to where I'm looking like y'all both seem to be talented young ladies. Why are y'all beefing about some hair? And my thing is, neither one of y'all have a style. I don't know either one of y'all. It's just stupid. It's stupid. And Jaquay asked both of them, hey, can y'all meet up and have a conversation? I feel like Bree was a little bit more open to them having a conversation, but she also said if we meet up, it's gonna be a fight. So it is what it is. Bianca saying it ain't gonna be that. She disrespected me, and she talking about, girl, bye. Okay, people gonna be rude and disrespectful to you all day, and what you do for those people is you do leave them at the wayside. You don't worry about them. My thing is, don't try to bring these two girls together to be friends. Let them not like each other separately. Okay, point blank. Period. They ain't gotta hang out. They ain't gotta be friends. They ain't gotta make up. They can just know they don't rock with each other, and that's it. But trying to put them in the same room and mash out these issues, to me, is just to make the show interesting. And just to say it was some things going on. We don't care. We don't. Okay, move on. Bianca even said, not even Jesus can bring us peace. First of all, when you said not even Jesus can fix this, Jesus took you off the heaven list, okay? I don't think you can get into heaven now, because you basically said on national TV that Jesus can't fix something. You were sounding real stupid. And from there, we got Judy riding around talking about how she didn't like Yandy, how she be on IG, and I'm watching Yandy's IG, and she just dressing on provocatively. What is you watching the lady's IG for, Judy? Judy, why your old ass even on IG to be watching Yandy? I don't get it. And it was just aggravating my soul. And then, of course, Mendices call her right when the camera's rolling. I don't know if they must play in Mendices calls and say, Mendices, I need you to call on Tuesday the 14th, at whatever time you can call, and then production just sit there with her the whole day until he called. Because everyone knows in prison, it ain't really like that. You don't just have free reign of the phones, okay? It ain't free like that. As I told y'all before, I have a friend I have a few people that I know that's locked up in jail. But, and I know every prison is different, and he in federal prison. My friend not even in federal prison. And he every time it made my head hurt. So yeah, when he called her, and then she gets a lying, saying how she saw Yandy rubbing on some guy's shoulders, and her hands was deep into his shoulders and on his back, and they was looking in each other's eyes. I'm like, Judy just told a full-fledged lie on national television. So either Judy got cataracts and she can't see right, or Judy's a damn liar, okay? In my eyes, Judy's a damn liar, because she did not. I mean, at least the part they showed the world was Yandy putting lotion on that man's arms. That man could not have been having oil put on his chest because he had a shirt on. Okay, Judy. So Judy up there lying to Mendices, telling Mendices that she was rubbing some man down, and she can't believe what she saw, and she feel like, Yandy is doing crazy stuff. How Yandy got mad at her and said that Judy was the one crazy. And Medici's like, she said you was crazy. You caught her rubbing on some man and she thought you was crazy. Oh my God, I can't believe that. And then she gonna say, Medici's had too much to deal with him being locked up than to have to deal with Yandy and her antics. But you talking to this man on the phone, making up stuff. Okay, you're making up stuff. People who send people in jail bad news, to me, is stupid. You should not, because they can't do nothing about it in jail. And I'm not saying that you lie to that person, and if they ask you something specifically that you lie, but you don't call and feed them BS about that girl, that you just don't do that, because they gonna be in there and they gonna do something dumb. Okay? And she's actually gonna keep her eye on Yandy for Mendices, but I'm like, is this Mendices' way of getting a check? Because he's gonna have his mama on the show with Yandy instead of him, and it's the way that he can get some money when he got out of jail because it's going to his mama, not him. Because I don't see any point in why Judy on the show. I honestly don't. I know on other shows we have, Mama D, back when Jim Jones was on there, we had, Mama Jones, for Atlanta, we have Mama D and Mama. I know on every show we have the mamas, but for some reason, I feel like Judy, I can't even do it. We see the Anna East. I don't know how to pronounce this girl's name. I think it's Anna East, and that's how I'm gonna say it. But her antics towards Navarro is disrespectful, considering the fact that she's married and he got a woman. She calling him daddy. Look at my man. And look, if Navarro was my man, Annalisa, whatever her name is, would have had an Anna black eye, because I would have been and popped her once or twice, and I would have popped Navarro ass once or twice too for not checking her about keeping her hands where they should be, and calling my man Navarro and not calling him daddy. What? Again, this whole episode, everything irked my nerves to the fullest of irkticity, and I know irkticity is not a word, I just made it up, but that's how I felt the whole damn episode. Navarro, he is saying how he want Rich to work with her. Rich can't make nobody. Okay? Rich been on Love and Hip Hop for 8 seasons. I don't know if anything Rich has done. I don't know if any artist he has launched, any song that he has helped get on the radio. I don't know what Rich do. I don't know how he pays bills. I guess he just get paid from Love and Hip Hop. I have no idea. And even Anna East, however you say that girl's name, she's saying how Navarro's girlfriend Ashley is jealous of her, and then she used a Ronnie Ho quote: "I just be using what I got to get what I want." You a stripper now? You a stripper prostitute like Ronnie and Trixie was on the Players Club? I feel like Love and Hip Hop New York is tricking us, and it's a motherfucking distraction. I don't know what it should. I mean, I do. I just feel like, you feel like you're being punked. I'm like, I think Mona Scott is punking us for this season of Love and Hip Hop, because this can't be real, And we see Self with the girl Dream Doll, who people telling me she's on Bad Girls Club. I haven't watched Bad Girls Club in years. I haven't watched Bad Girls Club probably since Nelly Nunn and it was on there. So that's, I was a long, it's been at least, I'll say 5 years since I watched Bad Girls Club. I have no idea. I didn't even know it was still on. Because I'm like, why is it still on? But anywho, Self is trying to say, she, Dream Doll is getting all these accolades for her singles and her songs. Is she, Self? Is she? Is she really? And he talking about how he can probably make some money off of her. I mean, I wouldn't say you can't, because everyone is trying to capitalize off how Cardi B got popping. How Cardi B was a stripper, was popular on IG. She got on Love and Hip Hop, and she took off from there. But everybody don't have that. K. Michelle did the same thing. K. Michelle was in the business a little bit before. She came on Love and Hip Hop. She got herself popular a little bit. She stayed on there for a couple of seasons, but she got her music popping, and she's had a few albums, since then. If you remember, Rashida was first trying to still do her music thing, and it ain't work out, and she went the store route to have her store. So people know you can get on Love and Hip Hop and, you know, get the popping, but everybody not Cardi B. They not. I mean, Jocelyn been trying to be an artist for all her seasons, and I still ain't heard Nana one of her songs on the radio. So it takes a lot to have an artist, you know, be popular off of this show. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't. And, you know, Self want her to work with Safari, because Safari know how to work with artists. I mean, Safari was only with Nicki Minaj. I think Safari's talented. Y'all know I like Safari. I like Safari. I think he's very funny. I think he's very entertaining. I think he's talented, you know. But I don't know. I think the way they played, it was more about him dating the girl than working with the girl. Because when he went down there and talked to her, he told her she was pretty and asked her because they go on a date. Yeah, we can go on a date, Safari. Bye, Safari. Bye, Dream Doll. I don't trust anybody who let people call them Dream Doll. I feel like you should have a real name. Like Elise say, call me Dream. That's just, I just can't. You know, her voice aggravates me. Her voice is like a Cabbage Patch doll who talk and you want to throw it in the trash can because you're scared that the damn doll is talking. And I think she's too extra. I think her ass looks too fake. And it's just too much for me. I can't take it. And it kind of gets on my nerves. They do go on a date to like a little trapeze thing where they jumping on a trapeze. They flying in the air on them things like from a circus. I don't know what it's called. And, you know, he say how his mom don't want him basically dating thoughts. And, you know, if she come in with the big boobs, the big butt, and the colorful hair, his mom gonna be like, oh, she like all the other ones. She like, well, nah, if I take my wig off and I throw some sweatpants on, I look completely different. I know how to switch it up. Why is y'all talking about meeting his mama? And why are you talking about who your mama wants you to bring home? Go on 4 or 5 days before you bring up your mama. Okay, let's let that go. Let's just stop that right now. But he say she cute. For right now, he like her and they kiss. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. I don't really care. From there, we go to Yandy's beauty line party. If you say so, Yandy. If you like it, I love it. And, you know, Juju was there, who was Cameron's girlfriend. I don't know what else she brings to the show. I guess she's just friends to Yandy, and she's Cameron's girlfriend. And another friend come up, Jonathan, who was on K. Michelle's show. I guess he's like a makeup artist or something, but he's on this show too. Okay, cool. And she brings up how Mendices emailed her based on what Judy told him, and like how he found out that she was being inappropriate with some guy. She talking to Juju and Jonathan. Judy ass walk up. First of all, Judy looked like she was dazed and confused. She looked like she was maybe suffering from dementia. Then she had on a little dress. She had a bra strap showing. She had, looking like a crazy woman. Her bra strap was showing. She had a white purse in one hand and a bright ass yellow shopping bag in her other hand. And I'm like, Judy really looked crazy with shades on. And it's like, I don't know if she was trying to blend into the crowd and thought people couldn't see her. I don't know if she thought that she was sneaking up on Yandy and Yandy didn't see her coming. It was just so stupid. And she pulls out the damn shopping bag, a Mother Goose, Mother May I, red light, green light type of sweater, telling Yandy she dressed too provocatively. She need to put this sweater on. And it was the ugliest sweater I have ever seen in my whole life. And it looked itchy. And it looked like she would have to pull the sweater over her head and not like put the sweater on. It was stupid. And if I have never in my life thought that Love and Hip Hop was fake and that Yandy was doing stuff just for a storyline, this is the first time I say Yandy or Judy or Mendices got his mama Judy acting like this for a storyline. Because ain't no way in hell Judy picked out that sweater and said, because who brings a sweater to a party in a yellow shopping bag? Not a cute shopping bag, like a bright yellow. Let's say if Kmart had a bag you can cover your arm to walk around the store That's what the kind of bag it was. And I'm like, Judy, what? And Yandy saying, I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe you would do this. And why you told Mendeces what happened. Now me and him have issues. And Judy's like, I'm going to look out for my son. And that's basically what it is. I'm going to tell you, I didn't care. And I'm like, I need Yandy to stop this fake storyline. Again, this whole, I'm being punked. That's just what it is. And, even Mariah Lynn and her cute new boo, James R. Now, Mariah Lynn, your weave is ugly. It was ugly as all out. It was just ugly. It was horrible. The lace front was just bad. You need to get a new wig stylist. But that James R., he's cute, okay? He can get it. Now, also, James R., this reminds me of a cuter version of Cisco. Okay, he sounds like Cisco. He has creep squad tendencies like Cisco, and he reminds me of just a more muscle bound Cisco with hair. He does. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I would kick it with him too, but it is what it is. And they a couple. Okay, cool. We see he don't like Self because Self be giving Mariah Lynn gifts. I don't feel like your boss should give you gifts. Not expensive ones, the kind of stuff that a man gives his woman. I don't believe in that. I don't think bosses can't give their employees gifts, but I think there are limits to what you should be doing for a woman. I don't think your boss should be trying to make you look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there's a limit to what it should be. And I know she's in the music, but Mariah Lynn dressed horribly. She has horrible wigs. If you want to get her something, get her a stylist. Okay, get her a wig maker. Do something different. It is what it is. What else was it? It was just dumb. And I think the last two scenes, besides that, I took notes, but they just made me so mad. I just want to punch him in the face. We meet Navarro's girlfriend, Ashley, who I think she sounds illiterate. I think maybe English was not her first language, and she's still learning. Because certain words she was saying, it just didn't sound right. It was just, she was using the wrong tense. It was just, I don't know. And, Navarro was somewhere else asking her if she can cancel the meeting that he had with Anais, you know what I'm talking about. And she's like, okay, I'm going to cancel it. And she doesn't cancel it. She tells her sister, I'm going to go to the meeting because I don't let her know that she need to respect me, because she be sending him posting pictures of herself naked. She be calling him all kinds of nights and stuff like that. So I'm going to talk to her. My thing is, you should talk to your husband or your boyfriend. Your boyfriend, because he's allowing it to happen. I don't like when women want to check the women without checking a man. And he is allowing her to do stuff like that. If you have a woman and another woman is being disrespectful and you know your woman don't like it and you don't check that shit, you just as much as fault as the woman who's doing it is. And at that point, I'm not going to keep checking her because me and you have an issue first. And if I see you check her and she keep doing it, then I gotta check a bitch, okay? That's when me and her have to have issues. What else? Because they just made me just so mad. Her and Anais, I think it's Anais. They meet up. And, the girl was being rude to her. She honestly was. But she like, me and him are together. I'm his partner. And, Anais was like, yeah. And kind of like, I don't care-ish. And she just was basically saying, you have to respect me. You can't be calling my man all types of nights. Don't be sending him, nude photos. And Anais was like, I don't care. I'm going to do what I want to do. I be calling him and get my checks. Ashley was like, what checks? You don't bring in no money. I said, bitch. That's the one sound this whole episode gave me life. When she said, you trying to get checks? What checks? You don't make no money? I was like, ooh, bomb. She just told her about herself. And she's like, what you mean? Yes, I do. I'm not broke. She didn't say you was broke. She said that you don't bring in any money to where you should be calling my man to get a check because you don't have no check coming. They was just going back and forth. It was a petty party going back and forth. Ashley tried to run up and jump on her and fight her, but of course security came in, and it was a whole just bullshit ass scene that, made my head hurt. And then The last scene of the evening. Riley looked like Little Mermaid. I mean, she had pink hair. I think her skirt was green. A bralette thing was pinkish, but the same pink as her hair. And she looked like, if you can imagine Ariel as the mermaid, but she's human. She has human legs and she's walking around. So if Ariel from the Little Mermaid was human, in her human form, and she was walking around, and she was drunk, and she was stumbling, and her clothes was messed up, that's what Mariah Lynn looked like to me. Not that she looked drunk. Not at all. But she looked like a busted down Ariel from Little Mermaid. And I didn't like her look at all. And if my thing is that this is your album, no, your single release party, you supposed to look bomb. You supposed to look bad. And Mariah Lynn is a pretty girl. Again, she has a messed up stylist. My friend had an album, a single release party. And when Karla had her single release party, she looked good, okay? From head to toe. You make sure you look your best. And I'm like, who let Mariah walk out the house looking like a drunk ass Little Mermaid? Like, who did that? The skirt length was off. It just didn't look cute at all. If it was cute, I would give cute what cute is due. It did not look cute. And then when she on the mic saying, thank you for coming out to my single release party, I am gonna look up the single on Tidal to see if I like it or not, if it's on Tidal. So she gave her little thank yous on the mic or whatever. Then James come and get the mic, and he want to talk too. And I'm looking like, James, what you doing? Self was like, they cut the mic off so he couldn't talk. It was a funny scene. They played a little bit of a song. I wasn't listening all the way because, again, the episode was pissing me off. And after the song go off, Self and James have a conversation. And they was basically playing who dick is bigger. That's basically what they were doing. Self was saying how James wants to be him and thinks he can do things better for Mariah. Whereas James feel like Self not doing enough musically for her, but that he trying to sleep with her and give her gifts like a man is supposed to. And he like, you not her man, I'm her man, you her manager, you should be getting her music stuff together. And they kind of going back and forth. And Self like, you want to be like me? And James like, I don't want to be you. You bald head, I got waves. I would have just said, I'm handsome and you look different. But, it is what it is. And as they kind of going back and forth, sparring with the way, not really arguing, just, going back and forth. Mariah Lynn walk up, and they kind of was still going back and forth. She stood her mermaid-looking ass on the table. She climbed up on the table, stood up. Luckily, she didn't fall because the table wasn't sturdy. And she was like, I'm up here because you don't seem to listen to me. And she's talking to James. You need to respect Self. You need to give him respect because he is my boss. My thing is, you couldn't sit down on the floor. You had to climb on the table. Who does that? Who does that? And James was like, you talking about respect him. What about respect me? I'm your man. You should have some respect for me too. I mean, James is sexy. Don't get me wrong. But I don't care about him or Self. I'm still mad that they both let Mariah come out the house looking like a crazy fool. Dressed like that. Come on now. They don't even care for you, girl. And, that's how the episode went off with James saying, whatever. You should be here for me. And he kind of walked away. This episode was stupid. Okay? I have nothing else to say. Please put your comments below. I am very aggravated with this damn episode. It is just so stupid. I'm mad that I spent 29 minutes talking about it, but I had to make sure that I got it out of my system because I wasted an hour watching it. So, I was going to review it. So, that is my review of Love and Hip Hop. New York Cast, Season 8, Episode 2. Peace.